Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial, I'll be demonstrating how to create this gold airbrushed rusty cake decorated with some fresh flowers. I've got some buttercream, applying it onto an 8-inch cake board to stick on my cake. The size cake that I'm using in this tutorial is a 6-inch, and I've used 2 cakes in total cut in half and filling in with more of that hybrid buttercream. Recipe for my hybrid buttercream is in the description box below, or you can click on the little eye icon in the top right hand side, I believe. Once all stacked, my cakes usually tend to be about 5.5 inches in height. I've used a dark mud and a white chocolate mud, and I've marbled some of it together. Once your cakes are nice and stacked, it is time to create the crumb coat. This is a thin layer of frosting all around the cake to trap in the crumbs. Pop into the fridge for at least 20 minutes to set. Before I continue this tutorial, I would just like to say thank you to Amino Apps for sponsoring this video. Amino is a story app different to anything that's out there that features many topics from cake decorating to drawing and more. You can follow your favorite creators on Amino and view content that is shorter, faster paced compared to YouTube videos, and the content is centered around interest and available to everyone on Amino. I'll show you guys how easy it is to navigate. In the search bar, type in Rosie's Dessert Spot. Click on my profile to view my Amino page. Here you'll be able to see the stories uploaded with some sneak peeks, behind the scenes footage, deleted scenes, and extra cake decorating tips. Feel free to follow my Amino profile and turn on notifications to catch the latest videos. To search by topic, type in cakes into the search bar and click on the topics tab. Here you can binge on all videos relating to cakes. Once your cake is nice and firm, you can apply your final layer of frosting. Because I'm making a rustic effect, I went and added a whole heap of frosting on the side of the cake because I am going to be pressing my spatula in there. I want to indent and make some pretty deep grooves. Go around with your bench scraper to smooth it down ever so slightly, and then indent with your spatula. It's going to have a lot of frilly bits kind of sticking out. That's a great thing. It means that your airbrush color is going to catch to those and create a much darker shade along those lines, which is what we're looking for. Bring that lip of frosting in and then go in with an airbrush. I like to use my Iwata airbrush. There is edible gold airbrush color in my air gun right now, and I am just working in circular motions about 15 or so centimeters away from the cake, giving it a nice shimmer all the way around. The edges are raised, so they are going to catch that airbrush a lot better. If it's not really as distinct as you like, you can go over in those areas, get nice and close to draw those lines over the raised section. With my flowers, I've got some food safe wire, giving them a bit of a bend and then inserting them into my cake. You could use washed flowers, organic ones are best because they won't have any chemicals on them. You could add some baking paper underneath so it doesn't touch the cake at all. Totally up to you. Once your flowers are inserted, your cake is complete. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and you give it a go. And if you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see your creations as well. You can check out my Amino page for the cutting of this cake. Thanks again, and I will catch you guys next week for our next cake decorating tutorial.